go, the patio. Hello everybody, this is Marshall and thank you for watching, and for those who are new, welcome to the process. And you guys know this
the new process. we got a new thing going on.
We got a new thing going on today, you guys. It's kind of different from our normal video. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I think if you have not checked out the last video, I'm gonna click it, I'm gonna put it up there so you guys click that card. And I told you guys we're gonna come back and show you some of the house and what we have been doing in regards to remodeling and how long it's been taking me. It took me 5 years to start. So the why, click that I up there.
Why? Click that I.
All right. So today we're going to come to you with our new patio.
We had a patio for 3 years.
We had a slab. Okay, what happened was
we
got the patio. We got a patio extended, and I did not. And this is the Marshall thing.
Come on.
I know Vito thought I was crazy, but I felt like I did not want to decorate because I knew how I wanted the patio, and I knew that at the same time I wanted to pay the patio off, so I wouldn't fully feel comfortable doing everything or being able to do everything I want to do at one time and still have payments. Right. So you guys, it's a lesson in here. Just kind of take out the little nuggets.
Which I commend her for that. Now I was never against that at all. I was with it too as well.
Really?
Paying off the payment. Remember, that's why I said double up on the payments. I said double on the payments. Whatever they said was, I kept saying send this then, send that. Remember, just to get it down. Just to get it down.
That was my whole thing. I wanted to pay off the patio because me going into the store, you know, using money to pay to decorate the house or the patio, and we still owe. I just did because I would have been thinking this money can go toward the payment. So I wanted to make sure that we went on and just paid it off, and we did in 3 years, right?
3 years. Just normally they had to set up for 10 years.
So it was really? So 3 years we paid it off. And then I was free. I was free in my spirit. I was free in my conscience to just go ahead and do what I wanted to do. Yeah. I've always wanted a patio like this. I've seen them, like when you go out of town and you go to resorts and things and you see how it's just made up and it's just so beautified. Yeah. And I've always wanted to be able to come home to something like that and not have to be always going somewhere to get that. So I actually decided to do exactly what I want to do at my own home. So when my husband comes home, I come home, we can relax, we can have our wine, and we can just chill in the patio. And I did exactly what I wanted to do. Now the process, this is process life, so you know there's a process. Just think, whenever God shows you something and there's like a vision, and you have peace and things are working, never deter from that.
Yes, absolutely.
So when Vito went with me, because I really wanted him to be involved, I wanted him to, you know, to do this thing with me, and we went to IKEA, and there were certain things that I knew I wanted, but you know how you know something, but you haven't quite figured it out how you're going to do it yet. And that's where I was. So he saw some rods, and he was talking about drilling, but I already had it in my mind that there would be no drilling, there would be no gluing. It was going to be very easy, a DIY. That was going to be very conducive to what I wanted to do. So we get to IKEA. His brain starts going. Now, mind you, I'm already there. I already know what I want to do. So he's talking about drilling and all this stuff. And I'm like, babe, no, we're not doing that. I already saw what I want to do, how I want to do it. It's not going to be a drilling in the house, nothing of that sort. But he didn't know that. So I'm trying to tell him this. He can't wrap his head around how are we going to put these things up and there's no drill. So then he saw a rod. It was something about the rod. I don't know what you were saying. And then I was getting frustrated. And I was like, no, just put it down. So the key component is this. Whenever you start getting upset while you're doing something, if you're getting frustrated while you're doing something, stop, put it down, and walk away.
Or if you got a vision or something that God has put in your heart, stop taking people with you.
Point number 2.
Period. And stop asking people for their advice. What you think? What you mean what they think? What did God show you? Don't worry about what they think. Now you need to tell them what I told you. Go ahead.
I don't remember.
I told you why you brought me here anyway. You shouldn't be bringing me with you anyway. I said you should go by yourself. Stop taking me with you.
And so I agreed. And when that happened, I was back into the flow of things.
Absolutely.
And so every time he came home, I was ordering things offline. I was going to.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Her thing is this, and I love her for this, and she don't know that I appreciate what she does when it's pertaining to her wanting to do something, for the house. She likes to have my input just because she wants me to feel like
you're involved. I'm involved. And it's your house too.
But I keep telling her that don't worry about me, because I don't have a vision on how I want the house to look. It doesn't matter with me.
He talking about if it was his house, his patio in his house, some plain James and some chairs.
Yeah, that's it. Because I mean, a woman has a different vision fixing up her house versus a man. I mean, why would you want a man input on something what a woman has that gift to do? I'm not saying that men don't have that gift to do now. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, when your wife has that gift in her and she has it in her and she's afraid to tap into it.
I don't think I have a gift.
She's afraid. No, she does. She's just afraid to tap into it. I knew she had the gift. She just want to always, maybe I should call someone else and help me. I'm like, Lord, she just don't even know. What? Because she's a very creative person. She's a coordinator. She coordinates things.
Has nothing to do with decoration.
Let me finish. When I'm talking about her coordinate things on her job, listen, when she has to have all of these meetings and these people around, off the top of her head, she will create things that will cause them to get involved, and then the next thing you know, God. See, that's what I'm saying. See, she talking about it's God.
It ain't me.
Exactly. So I didn't try to tell her this, but I was like, she don't understand the same spirit that comes over her when she do these particular meetings and gatherings and all of the stuff she be doing in her job. It's the same spirit that will come upon her if she would just allow God she would trust God, that she would have that gifting to fix up anything in the house and just make it look just beautiful, straight up beautiful. And she don't understand that. So at times when she used to say these things, I would be like, she has no clue what's in her. I know she can do this. Go ahead, baby, do your thing. Do what you do. Now go ahead.
So anyway, I finally was able to get the dream patio I have always wanted. Mm-hmm. So we want to share our blessing with you guys. We want to share my dream come true with you guys. And hopefully it will encourage you. It will inspire you. Even if you have a small, apartment, if you have
a balcony,
you can make it your own. You can make it your own. It doesn't matter how small, how big. Make it your own. So when you come to the house, it's actually a home when you walk in.
Yeah.
And then you want to also, be grateful for what you have. Yeah. Like, dress up what you have. Decorate what you have. Don't keep wishing, I'm going to wait until I do this. I'm going to wait until I get this. No, do it now.
Right. Because you're never going to get it done, really.
Right. So if it's something in your heart that God has showed you and you're like, no, I might wait. I don't know if I'm going to be here this long, or it's too small. Trust me, when I was looking up, use Pinterest as an inspiration, because I did. Yeah. I used Pinterest as, just kind of think, what can I do with this? What can I do with that? And another thing, you guys, when you go inside of a store, and this is me, I never can say I'm going to the store to pick up XYZ. Because when I do that, XYZ is not there, and I miss ABC because I'm looking for XYZ. Mm-hmm. So I go in there with the notion of I need to go in there to decorate for my patio. I don't know how. I just know when I see it, I know it. And that's how I actually went in there, because I didn't want to limit God. I didn't want to limit myself saying, I want to have this color. I want to have this type of thing. And I go in there and they don't have it. And then I'm not really open to other creative juices. So when I saw something, I'm able to say, you know what? I like that. I don't know where it's going to go, but I like that. So if you like it and you don't want to, you're not going to get home and say, I'm going to take this back. Those are the things you want to actually grab. Another thing that I did too, when I was at home, it's a store here called At Home. There was different pieces that I wanted for, like, you guys will see it. It's a pretty glass tray. And I would literally was going around the store and picking up different, items or things, and I would put it, and I would kind of like decorate it while I'm in the store, so I know how it looks.
That's a great idea.
And people was like, "That's a great idea. I like that." Or they'll walk by the basket and say, "Ooh, that's pretty. I like that." And certain things I knew, okay, that won't fit. So that way you're not going home and it won't fit. It doesn't look right, and you kind of have a little idea of what it will look like, because you're already, you can't be ashamed and embarrassed, because actually you're helping somebody else. That's right. I didn't know how many people I was actually inspiring with me kind of doing my thing, blocking everybody else out, and I'm just rearranging stuff, and it was like, you know what, I like that. That's a nice arrangement. I'm like, thank you. You think so? And then we start chit chatting. So it becomes very exciting, and it becomes fun. And when I was by myself, it was even better.
She ain't got to worry about asking somebody, what you think, babe?
So, anything, babe, you want to?
I just want to say, I just want to say it's just a blessing to be able to come home finally to the patio and be able to just walk out there, and then you just like, you feel like you at a resort. You feel like you feel like you're not even at a house. You feel like you're at a restaurant
in your own house.
In your own house, in the back of your house. I mean, it's so beautiful to come home to something like that, and
that's how you're supposed to feel.
Another area of the house that you can go into, and how proud I am of my queen for taking the initiative to say, you know what, okay, now it's time to move. And I don't care how much money she was spending. I can care less. As long as she was getting it done. As long as she was getting it done. I mean, it was like, go ahead. I'm like, what you got else? What else you got coming? I used to look forward to every week. You got something else coming? What else you got coming? So I'm very proud of what she did. I can see that gifting in her. She definitely got that gift in her, whether she wants to admit it or not. I think she does, because everyone who's seen that patio, they have melted. They don't want to leave. You got to go home. You got to get up out of here. You got to go.
One thing also to kind of help you out, repurpose what you already have. Yeah. There's certain things that I purchased and I saw that it would go better in the house in a different room. And I would take something from another room and I put it in the patio. I kind of did like a little swap, an easy swap. So that could also help you save money when you think you have to go to the store and buy something, it may be already in the house, right, and it's not really being utilized. It's just there. No one can really see it. Mm-hmm. I did a lot of that. So a lot of things that's in the patio, I kind of swapped it out from, from the back room to the living room, and swapped different things, even things that I've actually bought for the patio.
I've seen that literally. I'm like, wasn't that in the patio? Yeah, that's, okay.
So definitely that. Also, it's also nice to be able to share your blessings with other people.
Yeah.
So this weekend we was actually able to share the patio with two of our awesome sister and brother in Christ.
That's right.
And it was a blessing. You guys
had a great time.
You guys will be able to see them soon because we're going to actually interview them.
That's going to be our first couple that we interview.
Our first couple interview. You guys been talking about us interviewing people. We always told you guys it's hard. It's hard to find them because it's just hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we was able to go out there. We ate at the table. We talked. We laughed. We had a great time. We shared. It was an intimate moment with our sisters and brothers, and it was nice to be able to share that with them. And they loved it.
And I still was amazed, even though I was one putting the furniture together, but I didn't see all the pieces and all of that, what she was all the decorations and stuff that she was going to use. I didn't see none of that stuff, right off the bat, because she didn't do everything right off the bat. She just kind of like, whenever she got in that spirit and that thing moved her, she was gone. Like, then she'd come back and bam, she have a car full of stuff, and she just put everything where she wanted to be because she had a vision,
If you have any questions about anything that I did, how I did it, I don't mind coming back and sharing some information on, because you may have questions on how I put up certain things without using a drill. And these things were very affordable. Am I lying, babe?
No, she really made a believer out of me again.
I researched.
And she made a believer out of me. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is way much easier than drilling a hole to, to put the curtain rods up and all of that stuff. So, yeah. I mean, she definitely knows.
So, let me talk to you guys about the curtains. So, when you see some curtains, they're actually mosquito net curtains. And like when the mosquitoes come in, it will actually trap mosquitoes.
They will not come in because we have the
screen.
We have the bug proof screen. Yeah.
But if they come through like the door, when we open the door, they can probably come through that way. Yeah. So they're there because I have already seen a mosquito that was trapped in the net.
No.
And I opened it up and the net and the mosquito fell down. It was dead. So it was very $4.99. It was like $4.99. For each one. So it's really nice. We can come back and do a totally different video and let you know how Vito put them up, what we use to keep everything, as far as curtains, waterproof. But as far as the furniture, everything is pretty much patio furniture. It's waterproof. Again, any questions? Leave us some questions. Again, this is our first video like this. So if you guys want more of these type of videos, let us know and give you like affordable options or affordable ways, DIYs that I use to save